almost forgot about this word, but he just reminded me that it is open season on a bunch of witches and warlocks for real. Like, it is open season on them. A lot of people is not playing with them. Like, people are learning about these signs and symptoms and all of that. More and more people are coming out talking about it, which is what I felt that God was getting ready to do. Like, people are learning how to fast properly, pray against their devices, all of that. A lot of them gonna have to end up going somewhere and sitting down somewhere, because it is really open season on them. A lot of them are literally reaping what they sow. They're reaping what they sow, and it's not pretty. It is not cute. Like I told y'all, a lot of them be laughing when they attack people with that stuff. They think the stuff funny, and whenever it bounces back and get them, the very thing that they sent to harm and hurt you is what's going to go back and harm them. And y'all, it is not pretty. It is not cute. Um, and it ain't funny, but there it is definitely open season on a lot of these people. And then they, I don't know, they get to the point they just bother people. They don't even be bothering them. People that ain't even thinking about them. Just people that's just not even, they don't even know who these people are, and they're being attacked by these people. Got my neck red right here. I scratched it a while ago. I scratched it a few minutes ago. My daughter, she was like, "Why your neck red right there?" I scratched it. It's so easy for me to turn red in certain places. But yeah, um, yeah, this is this is not one of those things. And if you guys are one of them people that God gave permission to cut a lot of these people cord, I do not blame you if you cut it. I don't blame you at all, because hey, it's gonna be a point where I'm gonna end up cutting too, because folks get tired of that. You know what I'm saying? People get tired, and then they're not over there to be cool with you. They over there to kill. If they come over there where you are, and if they are attacking you, they are trying to kill you. Point blank. Period. Point blank. Period. So it's either okay, well, either let them kill me or me defend myself and pray against this stuff. Which is why I wish I would have knew about this while back. But a lot of us, who gonna know about that stuff like that unless you actually grew up and people was talking about it to you, and sitting you down and telling you about this stuff as a child, and you just you know how to fight and things. But it's really open season on every last one of them. Like I said, the ones I seen in that dream I was telling you guys about, they was on fire, and they were burning and screaming and things. And to be honest, like, I don't feel no way about, I didn't, when I seen it in the spiritual realm, I wasn't happy about it, and I wasn't sad about it. I didn't feel no way about it, really. I just knew that that's what it was, and that's what it was gonna be, because God said so. That's what I knew. I didn't feel no way whenever God showed me that. And I best believe God has given them chance after chance after chance after chance after chance. And God, and your Father, He does give chances, and He gives several. A lot of us wouldn't even gave Him that many chances. But God is patient, and He is just, and He does want people to get themselves together, even though He knows that a lot of them never will do it. Therefore, whenever they get sent where they getting sent, they can't say, well, you didn't give me a chance, because that's a lie. That's a lie. They can't say He didn't do that. They can't say He didn't do this and He didn't try to get them and He didn't. They're not gonna be able to lie and say that God didn't do that, didn't try to get them to stop. And it's like I said, it's not pretty. It's really open, and then a lot of them been turning up because they know that their time is very, very short. So a lot of them will turn up when they know that their time is short. And it's like, why come, if you know your time is short, why come you just won't stop? But this is why a lot of times this end up happening to them, because of the stuff they got going on internally. The pride, the arrogance, the wickedness, the evilness, the the jealousy, the envy, the relentlessness of wanting to see somebody fall. It's just so much going on with these people internally, to where it's sick. A lot of them do need to be locked up, and they do need to be in mental institutions. Because how you gonna be mad at somebody just for existing? You don't know, and they don't care either. That's another thing. They don't care, and they will though. They will, and it's crazy to say, but they definitely will eventually, because it's really open season on all of them actually. and they get mad at the people for this happening to them when it's actually what they did. They are the ones doing this to themselves. So yeah, and so many more people are praying against it. So many people are becoming knowledgeable of it. And like I said, we are stronger in numbers. One person is very strong in Christ. Like just one. Imagine hundreds, thousands, maybe even millions of people who are praying against this type of stuff. Because I know it's a lot of people that, even if they haven't been through it, they got loved ones or somebody that they know that has been through something like this. And it's actually very common. And the devil been reigning with that for a long time. He been cutting up with that stuff for a long time. And it's not going to keep going the way they think it's going to go. And like I said, it's not going to be funny. Ain't nothing funny about what's going to happen to these people. And what's already happening. He just said it's already happening. But they won't quit. You know what I'm saying? So, y'all be good and stay safe. But yeah, make sure you guys are rebuking monitoring spirits. Monitoring spirits been very heavy in this season. Like they been trying to watch and see what you got going on. I remember one time I had just opened my mouth to speak and I heard an attack. I'm like, they've been listening, trying to see if I'm finna say something. They listening, trying to see when I'm gonna talk. But yeah, them monitoring spirits, they be stalking people and stuff. They be the ones that stalk a lot. And be listening in, trying to chime in. I'm like, you really ain't gonna get no business over here because, child, I don't be doing that. You trying to hear for? What do you want to see? Because you ain't gonna see none of me over here working on what I need to be working on. But anyway, all right. I love you guys. Take care. Bye.